To all, how would you see your relationship with each other? Do you see each other's relationships like siblings or like friends?
Ah! Siblings? Why in 100 hells would we want to be siblings? Siblings only
Most sane
destroy
thing
each
Chips
other's
ever said
lives.
while drunk.
They fuck each other up
Friends is the simplest
all
way to
the
put it, I'd
time.
say.
I don't think
Selfish,
labels
gruesome.
matter.
That's how to describe a fucking sibling.
For Chips Bettigan, how well do you get along with Dice and Wheezy? Also, keep being an awesome cowboy.
Oh, Dice? He's a cool guy. We get along pretty well, if that's what you're asking.
Up for a round, Chips?
Yeah, bet I am. And I guess you can say Wheezy and I are like partners in crime. Ooh, nice aim. It's never a dull moment when he's around.
To Wheezy, you seem like a chill guy. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, a cigaretto usually helps when I'm free. You know, to let off some steam from the, business owned by my family. Do I really look chill to y'all? Well, cigarettes do help after all.
Question for Dice. You mentioned that you had siblings. Where do you think they are in life now? Would you ever want to see them again and spend time with them?
Cubes and Domino? Probably still out there, being the same horrible individuals like how they've been all their lives. Hate to disappoint you, but me spending time with them seems unlikely. One would always use the most despicable words to remind me of how useless of a brother I am, and the other just goes into an endless ramble about beauty of all things. Now she can't see any of that when she's looking at me. Kinda surprised they're not taken to hell yet.
Chip, what was your childhood like? You know, besides hanging out with your friends?
Well, there isn't much to talk about when you spent most of your childhood living with parents that are chiefs of your hometown. Strict impositions, decent courtesy. You're expected to inherit their legacy, to look perfect in front of everyone, so that no one would ever think that your parents had cheated their ways in getting that chief title. To ruin people's lives and act all innocent. If that's the legacy I'm to inherit, maybe I don't want it. So, I left the town rather young, thinking, if I'm going to be bad, I'd rather let the world see it.
For Jimmy, when you drink water or take a bath, do you burn out? Just curious.
Well, curiosity certainly evokes some interesting questions, doesn't it? I only consume water whenever I'm overheating. A casual glass of water won't hurt me, but too much can cause my skin to irritate. And you may also wonder how I do my job around here at the bar, considering the amount of liquid I have to work with. Well, you see, I always wear my gloves during my work hours. With them on, I can pour drinks for customers or do, cleaning without having to worry about hurting my hands.
Hello, Dice. Have you done something dumb while being drunk? How many drinks does it take you to pass out? Stay safe.
Well, you tell me. Of course I have. We all have. The problem is that at some point, I'll just get too drunk to remember anything that happened that night. But if you really want to know, I've been told that I once tried to take one of the chips out of Chip's head and bet it on a card game with Wheezy. Chips always says it was such a stupid thing I did, but Wheezy, on the other hand, thinks it was the funniest thing he's ever seen. Good times.
Question for all. What's the weirdest and scariest thing that has happened at the bar?
Weirdest and scariest? Definitely the time when Wheezy's cousins just made a very intense appearance out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was just way too much. When I saw them guards walk in with a gun, I literally thought they were after me.
Alright, boys, you know what to do.
Turned out it was the guy sitting in the back.
Good job, boys. We got our guy. Send him to the boss for me, would ya?
Must you make such a dramatic entrance?
Oh, you know, there's no such thing. Also, your friends look surprised.
Surprised? They're fucking petrified.
I thought I've told you to warn them about this.
I did. You should work on your entrance.
Touché.
To Dice, what's your favorite con you ever pulled off?
Well, it's hard to choose when you got too many good ones. I'd go with my very first successful con. It wasn't really about money, but the little piece of respect that my family spared me.
Good doing business with you.
That event also gave me the idea of becoming something big. You know, for others to look up to.
Hello, Dice. I wanted to ask you about that man in the fancy cloak. Did he offer you any jobs or deals? Did he offer you to be a manager for a radio or casino? You'd do really well in both settings with your charming personality.
That guy. No, he didn't offer me anything really. But we did enjoy a couple drinks and a card game or two.
Good evening, young man. I see you're enjoying your drinks. Alone. May I ask what kind of booze is that?
Whiskey. But I'm not
Wonderful! You see, I'm a man of whiskey myself. But drinking alone wouldn't be no fun, now would it? Guess we'll be drinking buddies for the night. You know, when I walked in just now, you struck me as a gambling man. It makes me wonder if I could interest ya in a round of a card game. Poker, solitaire, oh, you name it.
Didn't you, make a fortune that night?
Yeah, despite the losing streak, he insisted that we keep on playing. Weird guy. Hope he'll come more often, though.
So you can make more coins? Look, don't mean to burst your little bubble of hope, but if I were you, I'd stay away from him. He seems off.
Who are you to judge?
Dice, I run a fucking bar. I know something's off when I see it.
For Wheezy, if you answer any questions, what was your family like? And did you and Chips meet before you met Dice?
Despite living under the same roof, I don't really have a, well, good relationship with my folks. Well, people would like to call us the Mafia family of the Isles. But for the record, that was just the people's name for us. We simply run an implicit business where each of our members would be taking commissions to conduct specific tasks, often not so pretty ones, around the Isles. Funny how they're so proud of the so-called empire they'd built. I've always hated it though. So I ran away.
For King Dice, out of all of your friends, who do you rely on the most?
Well, Chips is always causing troubles, and Jimmy's always busy with the bar. So, yeah, I usually just seek Wheezy for help or advice whenever I feel like I need it. Hey, you think you can help me with this? I'm looking for this person.
Sure, as long as the next round's on you.
Of course. Still wonder where he's able to get all the info himself.
To Chips, what would happen if someone took one of the chips from your head? Wheezy, could you be used as a flamethrower?
Take chips from my head? What? We agreed to do asks like this?
Flamethrower? My head? Well, I take offense. Why the hell you want to use my head as a weapon? But you know what? I am more than glad to help demonstrate what would happen if we take chips from his head.
What? Wait, nobody's asking for any demonstration! Guys, help me, please.
To everyone, truth or dare, who's more likely to choose dare, and which one would chicken out the most?
Come and give me the best dare you got! Whatever it is, I ain't scared.
Yeah, I just remember there's some, cleaning up I, need to do.
For Jimmy, when did you become friends with Dice and the others?
It's funny how you think I need a reason to be friends with them. Guess I've just always been that one shy kid of the gang, you know? I found it hard to be myself when I was around the other kids in the neighborhood, but whenever I was with the gang, I felt as if I didn't even need to try. Somehow I just fit in despite our differences.
Hello, everyone. First up, Jimmy, what is your favorite alcoholic beverage to make? You seem like a skilled bartender.
Aw, thank you. I consider myself one too. And, well, no, it's hard to choose, really. They're all my babies. But I guess I do love making wines and liquors a bit more, comparing to the other drinks. There are just plenty of variants to get creative with, you know?
Hi, you four. Question for all of you. Have you told each other about what your home lives were like? Or have you kept them a secret?
Yeah, I mean, we basically tell each other everything. I just see no use keeping secrets anyway.
And that's also how we help each other whenever there's trouble around.
What had you come finding me?
I was hoping you could help me gather information on these people, sir.
You've been asking for people's information a lot lately. Are there any problems in the casino I should be announced of?
I'm just asking for a friend. Just some outsider's business.
Also, why don't you show the new guy around, huh? Let him know how things work around here.
All right, sir.
Very well.
Chips, I am not happy to see you here, and I don't give a damn about what happened. All I'm asking is that we keep this between us. Dice and Jimmy already have enough shit to deal with.
What if they find out?
We'll improvise. Until then, let's not talk about this anymore.
Hey everyone, Kip here. Thanks for watching the video. We'd like to give thanks and credits to the artists, voice actors, and editor responsible for creating this episode. You can check out everyone involved in the description below. We'd also like to thank everyone on our Patreon for supporting us and our productions.
A special thanks to Leah Robinson, Rando, Resistance Jedi, Stella Arts, and everyone else on screen. If I wasn't a figment of your imagination, I'd give you a big wet pat on the head. I told you, stop asking why my hands are wet!
You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more original content just like this. And remember, stay awesome!